Boom!
Boom!
Welcome to Movie Fiends. Me and Caitlin have seen a good few movies this month, and
Yes.
we wanted to talk about them. Some of them aren't first-time watches. Some of them are. Most of them are brand new.
Hmm.
So, I mean, let's start off actually with 28 years later. I'm just saying because we just watched it, like we just got out of theaters for it,
Hmm.
and then we'll go into the other ones because I feel like 28 years later has been the most hyped movie this whole year. A lot of
Yes,
people have
and
been
it was
very
very good.
excited about it. I liked it a lot. A lot of people hated it a lot. So
That ending.
yeah, the ending. Where do you even go with that? That's there's a lot. That's an ending if there's ever was an ending.
Hmm.
I mean,
That's the ending.
I understand the hate for the ending. It makes a bit of sense. It's definitely a weird ending.
It's just they're not thinking of it hard enough
Yeah,
like we are.
because we have some theories about it. We have some theories about the
Yes.
ending. But let's first get into the movie and because you gotta get the beginning of it before we get ending.
Yeah, before you get to the end, yeah.
So the film takes place. It doesn't seem like it follows Weeks because in Weeks the virus is eradicated.
Yeah, I didn't
And
even watch that
if I'm
one.
correct, there's a nuking at the end of Weeks. I don't remember exactly. It's been a long time,
Hmm.
but it doesn't seem to follow Weeks. It seems to be like right after Days, and
Hmm.
um, so the film it basically starts off with like. I thought the beginning was amazing. I thought it was one of the best parts of the movie with the Teletubbies, the zombies rushing into the house, killing all of the
Yeah.
people. I thought, oh, I should probably say that. This is going to be heavy spoilers for all these films. So I'm
Yeah.
sorry to whoever I screwed over the beginning of the movie for. For now on, going forwards, if you're listening to this, you have spoilers on spoilers.
All of the spoilers.
So, so years, I was the beginning had me. I liked the beginning. I thought it was artsy, just like
Hmm.
how I'd want the film to kind of go, and because I do like my artsy films, I've been saying this. I mean, recently especially that I think one of the best films is May. That's a very artsy film.
Oh,
Um,
yeah, I need to watch that.
so good. Maybe a May review coming soon. That could be a good
Yes.
video. There's a
Yes.
lot. There's a lot to dive in on May. But
Oh god.
I loved the beginning of this film. I thought it was very artsy. Um,
Hmm.
I liked the Teletubbies thing. I always thought Teletubbies were scary as shit. So
They
now
are.
kids got
That's
into
why that girl
that.
was
I
crying
remember the
while watching it.
creepypasta of like the cursed Teletubby video episode. That shit
We
had
just
me.
talked about it.
Yeah, that shit had me for weeks. Um, but no. So I thought the Teletubby starting, like the mom being like run, just getting like absolutely destroyed by the zombies. The whole like
Hmm.
the guy thinking God came to and then like to end the world, and then the kid kind of becoming this like figure. He's much more sacrilegious. He wears the cross backwards. I
Hmm.
thought that was a pretty cool start to this movie. Caitlin, what did you think about the beginning? There, that whole like
I
craziness.
thought it was really, really cool. I thought it was really funny. Not funny, but like the whole like religious thing. I was kind of like confused on what he was doing,
Yeah,
but I get it now that you're talking about it.
I think yeah he thought like it was like God doing his
Hmm.
he was like oh he's gonna come to Earth and like sever and free their bodies. That's what he kind of thought it was. Um, I think 20 years is trying to do what Weeks did. Weeks' beginning was like the best beginning to a film I ever seen in my life, and then the rest of the movie was kind of
I didn't
not
watch it.
there. I know you didn't see it, but the beginning of Weeks, like that first 5 minutes, is insane, insane.
What happened?
Um, basically, you know what? We can do a rollback. Let's watch the beginning of Weeks.
Okay. Hmm.
Later, boom. Because what happens at the start of this film, like that beginning part to Weeks, is like these first 3 minutes were insane. Like I guess the first six entirely. I mean, you okay? Wait, no, you have to see it. These years also had good beginnings. Like the whole hospital. Definitely
Yeah.
feeling influenced The Walking Dead.
Oh, it did remind me of that. come from?
Sanford.
Sanford's upriver, a few miles.
How did you get here?
They were chasing me, screaming. I was scared. I ran. I tried other houses. They were empty. I came through the woods. And followed.
Who were chasing you?
My mum. My dad. They're trying to kill me.
You know what? This could be the kid
There's others
from
too.
the beginning of
How many?
years. I'm just saying.
Loads.
Because you gotta remember,
Gary?
that kid was
Yeah. What the fuck? What a cunt.
Yeah, he has you.
Oh, I've seen this part.
She gets killed here. And like, bro, okay, he didn't even need to do this. I'm not gonna lie. Look at this. He doesn't even need that. He's running from home. He's not even beat him behind.
What the fuck?
Look, he's doing this. He grabs his takes off.
That was unnecessary. Yeah. Oh, he's dead.
I mean, for a start of a movie, that and the original Days opening with like,
Yeah.
where's everyone at? And then you go to the
I really
church and
like I
they're
really like
all
the day.
sleeping in there. Such a good opening. I feel like the 28 trilogy so far. Obviously, they're not gonna make a trilogy. I wanted it to keep a trilogy. Everything gets turned out of a trilogy nowadays, but the trilogy of 28 years and days and weeks so far has had amazing openings.
Yes.
I feel like that middle ground though, I feel like we get so much. I thought those like red like midnight shots where it's in like the dark and there's like the red tint and the zombies all going.
Oh,
They
I
were
thought those were
so
so
good.
cool.
Those are so
Yeah.
cool. Okay, I don't know about the German marching music they played.
Boots, boots. I still don't know where I know that
Yeah,
from.
we don't know. Caitlin could be a sleeper agent. We still don't know. If anyone knows how to test if she's a sleeper agent, please tell me.
I promise I'm not.
We're a little
I'm
worried.
not.
We're a little worried out here.
I'm not worried. I'm not.
But no, I mean, I think that it did I think that they did so much with it. Um, what was his name? The guy who plays in Bullet Train and the dad in this movie. I thought he was awesome. I thought he was a great character. I thought he
Mhm.
played very well. I thought he did feel for his son, and I did also think he was some like crazy guy who's like been drawn out through this zombie apocalypse.
Mhm.
I like how the most sane person is the person they all think is crazy. It's the doctor.
Yeah, exactly. He was cool. I liked
Yeah,
him.
I feel like he had the most going for him, but no, I
Yeah.
mean, this movie was like, I thought the middle area had so much charm to it. Which I mean, 28 weeks, I wasn't very fond of it. It was like too scientific-y. Years was good because it
Mhm.
was just straight action the whole movie. That middle
Yeah.
area was like slight
Intense.
romance, but every time
Mhm.
you had silence, it was instantly broken by the zombies.
Mhm.
Love that. Um, no, I mean, after the middle of the movie was amazing. I thought the whole journey to get to the doctor was awesome. I thought
Mhm.
the when the son and the dad went out was awesome, and when that shot where they killed the fucking where they kill the alpha and he's like laying there with a giant torpedo in his chest was
Yes,
amazing.
I really liked the alpha. He was silly.
Yeah, the one where like he's just but like the one after he's just been shot down in front of the thing
Yeah, with the like fired
going
whatever
through his chest.
thing.
Like they should have like maybe it'll be in the photos, but that should have been more beloved. This zombie too, that
Oh
looks
yeah.
just like Jim from the first movie. Loved
Mhm.
that. Although he's not technically. That's the actor this year. Do they have it? They don't. But to me, that was the most impressive shot of the film. Was that zombie being shot and like caught on fire?
Yeah.
I mean, this shot was really nice too. In like the
Mhm.
original, like in the actual movie theater. But no, I mean there was definitely a lot of that middle of the movie and I actually really liked this character. I thought it was funny as shit.
Yeah, I didn't like him at first. I wanted him
Yeah.
to die, but then he got funny.
Yeah, I liked his whole like thing where he's like, "That's my girlfriend." He's like, "What's wrong with her?" So she's eating shellfish. That got me. I liked that. No, but I feel like the
Yeah.
middle of the movie did really well. And
Mhm.
and some movies have a good beginning and they just die out in the center, which is why I felt like with 28 weeks. That might have just been me, but I personally wasn't the biggest on weeks.
Mhm.
What did you think about the
But this
center?
one didn't die out.
Yeah, what did you think about
It
that
was
like
cool.
middle ground of the movie?
It was that was I feel was the middle like kind of like when you left and got the
Yeah.
food. That was I think I liked that part the best. And it actually like kind of scared me. It was good.
Yeah,
It was beautiful.
I thought that was good. Here, wait.
My favorite parts were the parts where it was red and they were all
Yeah,
eating and the
those
alpha was
sh-
there.
those shots were good, but nothing came like as I don't know why there's not a photo of it on here because that shot was absolutely immaculate with the
What?
alpha just burning to death.
Oh yes. Mhm.
Um,
And I really liked the train scene
the
where they
train
were like on the
scene,
train and running.
dude, yeah, I like that, but the part before that, the whole birth thing. Oh,
Oh,
I'm like a big gore guy. Like I've seen all those gore movies, but when the movies show getting birth, I just don't know how to.
you had to look. You were like hiding.
Yeah, yeah, like for I've seen all of like those big gore movies that are popular. I've seen the Green Inferno, Cannibal Holocaust. I've seen all of them. You know what I mean? And
Mhm.
there's nothing that gets me like
And
fucking
it
up for birth.
wasn't even gory. Like
I
there wasn't
know.
even like
It's not a
blood or
gore
like.
thing. it's more of like a it's happening thing. It's just kind of creep. I'm like, oh, it makes me feel a little weird.
Yeah. Not a little, a lot, apparently. He had
Yeah,
to hide.
but no, I thought that was amazing. I thought that the middle ground did so much for the movie.
Hmm
Give so much
I really
character.
liked the ending, like the sadness. I didn't expect it to like go so sad.
Yeah, the mom, like okay, I get why the doctor killed the mom there instead of letting her die
Yeah.
because it's
hmm
the zombie apocalypse. You need to be fast. You can't have someone who's like dying carrying around with you. You won't survive that way.
Exactly.
So I get why he killed her and stuff, but I was like, wow, it's like night. The kid hears about it, same night his mom's dying. I'm like,
Well, yeah, I
it's a
like
little
wasn't
fast.
expecting her to die so immediately.
But maybe it's a good thing because the alpha came like the next morning. So
Yeah,
I think the alpha knew about the baby. I think the alpha wanted the baby. That's why he came for
the
them.
baby.
Yeah, because why would he be like only on them? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. I
he's
don't know how he
never
found.
gone for that doctor before. You know what I mean? Because the
Yeah,
doctor has like the stuff on. It seems like the doctor's been keeping pretty safe here, and
yeah,
he's never had that close of a call with the alpha before. It's definitely because that baby was there.
yeah. I want to know more about like the how the fuck that baby was alive and well
So
and
I
like
think the
healthy.
placenta, like, kept out the contain the like the like contained
Oh
the
yeah,
virus
that's
away.
what. Who said
That's what the
something
doctor
about the
said.
placenta in the
He's
movie?
like
The
the powers
doctor.
of the placenta.
Yeah.
Because I
Huh.
mean, if you're able to chain smoke and have a normal baby sometimes, then I guess you're able to be infected and have a baby.
So yeah. Huh.
But yeah, I mean, the middle part what I thought was awesome. I think nobody's mad at the beginning or the middle of the movie. They're definite
Just
except
the
for the
end.
birth scene. The birth scene I get the anger. You know, the whole thing is with the with what makes days so scary is if that shit gets in your eye, that gets in your tongue, if that gets in you somehow, even a little bit.
Yeah.
If it gets in your ear, you're cooked. You become a
Mhm.
zombie. And
Very
then
quickly too.
yeah, almost instantly. And then she gives birth and the mom is like covered in blood and nothing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hmm.
I get the plot hole there. That was a bit. Also, why the dad had him shoot him in the neck when he knew that squirts more blood. That's just dangerous and dumb.
Yeah.
They're
I don't
definitely.
because then later on he was like head or chest. Like he
Yeah.
didn't. I don't know.
Also, what's up with there not being like the alphas in the 28 days or weeks? I mean, I get
Yeah.
in weeks, like the zombie infection's restarted and maybe it's like spread in a new way. But you see, I feel like they would have just nuked it. Like I think they nuke it at the end of weeks. I think at the end of weeks, I don't remember for a fact. It's been a while, but I think at the end of 20 weeks they dropped a nuke on the UK because America's forced out because the zombies are come back
Oh.
or the infection.
Huh.
So I think that's why it's like days, years, and I think like weeks is its own thing. I think that they're going
hmm
to go two separate ways. They might make a months and make that for the weeks, and then keep years because I know that they're making part two of it
I'm
soon.
excited for that.
See, here's 28 years later. I think this is part two, but the ending. Let's get to it. Let's get to our theories.
Oh
Let's get
yes.
why.
Oh yes.
Let's
Your
explain why
theories.
it's not as shit as everyone is saying. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
First off, everybody's hating on this ending. I think it's funny. Just generally, I do understand why. It takes away from the movie's um, sadness and
Seriousness.
drama and seriousness that the film has throughout the whole thing, and puts
hmm
in that sprinkle of sadness. I mean, of just comedy. And it's like, why? Why is it there? Like the only funny moments are when like the son is trying to make his mom feel better because she's literally dying.
Yeah.
The movie isn't funny, and the funny character who is like somewhat funny with the girlfriend and stuff, she dies. I mean,
Yeah.
he dies. So
Dies immediately, pretty much.
yeah. So I understand when people are upset. Like it takes away from the underlying tones of the film and makes the film seem less like scary or less
Yeah.
dramatic. I get that. I get the hate. I think it's fun. I think it's a funny ending. I like it. I think it's hilarious, and it ties in the beginning of the film pretty
Yes.
well. It sets up for whatever's gonna happen in two. Maybe people
Mhm.
aren't ready for part two to be all like wacky and stuff, but I think it's a fun ending. I think it's definitely there's a bit there, but that's my take on the ending. What do you think,
Explain
Kaylee?
your little
We'll we'll
Power
we'll,
Ranger
we'll
theory.
get to the theories after we explain how we feel on the ending.
Okay. Well, I was really confused at first because I wasn't expecting it literally.
No,
Like
I
you
didn't
said
expect it
that
at
it was
all.
like crazy, but I still wasn't expecting it.
Yeah, I
And then when
wasn't
you told me
either.
that it was the guy from the beginning, well, I was wondering the whole movie, when is the little boy from the beginning gonna like
Come back.
show up again?
Yeah.
Like, why was that a thing? And then it showed up like that.
Yeah.
And I thought it was really funny.
So the thing is I went in as like people were raving online about how bad the ending was, but so when I first watched I saw it again today, but I first watched this the day it came out, like the first showing I was there,
Yes.
and it I was the only one who left the theater who liked the ending. I thought the ending was fun. I thought it was awesome. I was like, "There's no way." Now this is coming from the guy who likes Godzilla and Power Rangers, so I might be
Yeah.
a little biased, but I thought the ending was so much fun. But okay, here are the theories I've got going. First
Yes.
off, is like the ending is based off of this character. Um, I don't know exactly like, too much about it, but basically he was like using children, and he was on like the British Broadcasting Network and like TV channels like that, and those characters are kind of representative of him, which might represent how the kid from this movie, I don't remember his name off the top of my head. Um, Young
Me
Jim,
neither.
not Young Jimmy. Who is it? Let me find his name.
Uh,
He has to be on here. Jimmy's aunt, Jimmy's cousin, all of Jimmy's people, like the people who are with him, are just named that Spike. Sorry, Spike. I
Spike.
think
Yes,
it's to
Spike.
show how Jimmy is going to use Spike in later on movies. But you see,
Mhm.
here's where we have a fun little theory we got going right now.
Yes.
So at the beginning, there's a point where Spike has got like a Power Ranger. He's like, "You should come with me." He's like, "No, I'm gonna leave him behind." Right?
Yeah.
Here's my idea. Spike didn't live there. He dies. He doesn't make it through all those zombies. And in his
Mhm.
mind, like the moments before he's changing, he's seeing those Power Rangers save him, but they don't
Yeah.
actually. It's not real. It's all in
Yeah.
his
It's
head,
just in his
and they're people he's created in his mind to be sort of like the Power Rangers. Now, I can understand why that's not true because okay, there is the part in the movie where Jimmy, his name is on one of the buildings, so we know he is a
Mm.
character. Then there's the part where there's the person in the thing, and we know Jimmy did that. He hung that guy backwards. So
Oh, true.
we
Yeah.
do know Jimmy is real. But here's another idea I had kind of cooking is like, what if he's infected, and that's how the infected think? They're not actually brainless, but the infected version of Spike meets Jimmy, and that's what
Hmm.
and he's thinking of in this like crazy way. But really, what's happening is Jimmy's just killing all of them.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, those are just like fun theories and most likely not true. But I actually kind of want to see where they go with this Jimmy character. I thought he was funny. I loved him.
Yeah. I want to see like the lore with him. Is it just gonna be funny,
Yeah, and what has
or is
Jimmy and
it?
Jim got to do with each other? I want to know. Because I
Yeah.
heard Jim is going to be in the next movie. Is Jim and Jimmy going to meet up? I
I
got to
hope they
know.
do.
Jim is like the crazy, basically infected beast of a man who's
Yes.
also super duper skinny.
My favorite. Love him.
Then we have Jimmy, which he's a Power Ranger, I think.
I think maybe.
Jimmy and his squad from 28 Years. Jimmy and the Goons, I guess. I don't know.
Jimmy and the
In
Goons.
his goons, in his cult. I'm gonna write in his cult. That works. Oh, that's the wrong Jimmy. That's the wrong Jimmy. I hope I don't
Oh.
get in trouble for that. I don't think I will. Um, yeah, I think that guy there was the guy who killed a bunch of people
Ah.
in a death thing. He like had a death cult in
Jim
America.
Jones. Yes.
Uh,
Okay.
Jimmy, 28 years later. There we go.
That says 29. Oh, 28.
Okay, Jimmy for 28 years later. Oh yeah, this is the guy he's based off of. But no, look at him and his gang. I think this is fun. I think this is fun. I like this.
I didn't even realize that this was from. I've seen that picture before. I didn't realize it was from the movie.
Yeah, yeah. I sent you that.
Yeah, you did.
I was hyping it up before we went to go see it. Oh goodness. No, I think Jimmy and his gang here, his little following. I
They
like
all look
this.
like two Hollis.
Yeah, I like this. Is that a secret? Is Tu Hollis gonna be in 28 years?
I think he is.
Is Tu Hollis the next?
This is like a hint.
Is Tu Hollis getting hinted at for 28 years later part two? Let's see here. 28 years later. Let's see here. Do we have any online connections to Tu Hollis and 28 years later? No, we don't. That's okay.
No.
But
It's just we're the first people that figured it out.
yeah, no, but I like this. I like this. I think these are guys are funny. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness! I'm looking at this. Are they Teletubbies? Are they the
Wait,
Teletubbies?
wait! That
Yo,
would
look
make
at
so much sense.
purple, green, yellow, red.
Hmm.
Okay, what are I don't. These aren't okay. No, because there's not two blue ones. Maybe they're
Well,
not Teletubbies.
but like that would be fun and cool and silly.
I don't know what exactly they are. This is the guy that they're based off of, but I like this. I think Jimmy and his squad are gonna be fun to watch, and I want to see what they do with or to Spike. I want to know.
Yeah,
I'm holding my breath here. I'm nervous.
I'm excited.
Nervous, excited, a little bit of both. We don't know where this one's going.
Yes,
We love it. 28 years later, part two comes out. I think next year. So
too
be
far away.
be prepared for that. All right, next one we watch Bring Her Back.
I love this one.
This one here is amazing.
Yes,
Is amazing.
the cinematography,
Amazing.
beautiful.
I loved a lot of the shots in this thing. It was
My favorite. My favorite was when she was dragging her hand in the circle, like how she did on his
yeah.
forehead, but on the grass with the blood.
Okay, wait, I don't know if this is a hot take or not, but I think the
Okay.
cinematography in this doesn't beat Years.
No, it doesn't. But
Years was okay, I can't stress how amazing that cinematography was. Go
no, it
watch
was
it.
beautiful.
Okay, but I can't lie. The design of this one kid creeped me out than any of the zombies. He looked way worse
What,
than
this
any
kid
of the
from
zombies.
Bring Her Back?
Yes, bro. The kid from Bringing Her Back was like messed up.
And in the end, when he was like eating all the shit and his stomach was
Yes.
huge and he just was.
And his mouth, after his like
Yes.
teeth flew out because he was biting on freaking knife.
Yeah. And wood table.
Oh
Oh
god,
my
that was
god.
such a good so much there, so much gore. I love
Yeah, I
that.
thought the gore was really good.
Um, I thought the story itself was fun. I didn't know. I wasn't the
I
biggest
thought
fan.
the ending was like too.
I remember I was sitting next to you and I think I like called the plot. I was like, she's gonna try
You
to put
did.
she's gonna try
You
to
did.
put her daughter in her. But like before the like as the movie's starting, I just call the
Yeah.
plot. I was like, yeah. It
So
was
it was kind of
crazy.
predictable, but it was still good, I
Yeah,
think.
it was good. You know what I mean? Not every film can. I mean, the film was had a lot going for it. The circle thing was really cool.
I really liked the circle thing.
I thought the water. I liked I liked the whole water thing
Yeah. Uh-huh.
because I feel like water's a cool thing because it's used a lot to bridge that world of death and not death. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Oh, I just know
Yeah.
something. We're showing gore in our video. We're definitely getting monetized. That's okay. We don't even get enough viewers to care.
That's
This
why.
is a podcast anyways, really. But
Yeah.
I feel like the whole thing I think was the like characters. I loved them. The
I
brother
really liked the girl, the blind girl.
the brother was awesome too.
Yeah, he was
The
cool.
blind girl was cool. I feel like it was creepy. Okay, one thing I did want to say, that found footage shit they were going with, I wanted more of it. I
Me
thought
too.
it was
Yeah.
so cool and creepy, and then it just never played out right. I was like,
Yeah.
we
Like
got
they
such a
should have
good
done more with
start
that.
there with like all like the cult people in the room, and I'm like, we never see what happened all the way through there though.
Yeah.
And I wanted to. I like really wanted to.
Yeah.
I feel like they had so much going there just to
Yeah.
drop it all, and that's what probably upset me the most. Like that was probably the only like big up thing I got upset about was they just never really played out that that second cult thing, or like
Yeah, like I
the
think it
her
was just
husband's
there to
cult.
explain.
Yeah, just to explain how
Yeah.
she's doing this. But I
Yeah.
wanted to know about them. I wanted to know about them.
Second movie. Bring it
Yes.
back. Bring her
Also,
back.
when the son starts eating the daughter or the boy who's going to turn into, God, man,
Oof.
gosh,
Oof.
this movie had
Yeah.
so much good body gore. Amazing. Go
Yeah.
watch this thing. Actually, this one's not in theaters anymore, so you can go stream it on probably like every platform. Not actually. I
Mhm.
think it's on. It's definitely on like Tubi. No, not Tubi. Not Tubi. It's
Mhm.
not Tubi. Shutter. It's probably Shutter. It's
Mhm.
definitely gonna be on Amazon. Go watch this movie. It was good. Don't know why she had the kids drinking though. I thought she was gonna use that against Danny.
Yeah, I also thought. I feel like
Didn't.
it was. I don't know. I think it was kind of set up to like make you dislike her a little bit. I fucking hated her.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Whole
they
movie.
definitely did. But it's because we knew she was the villain.
Yeah.
We
Like
knew.
first saw her, she's the villain.
Well, yeah, because when we first see her, we see her with this like fucked up kid who's just
Yeah.
going deeper, and then you see her start feeding hair to him, and you're like, okay,
And she just had such a weird vibe.
vibe,
And
yeah,
I hated it. Well, I thought her acting was really good. Like she did her role very well because I fucking
yes.
hated her.
She came out very hateable in the
Yeah.
best way possible.
And I still had no sympathy for her at the end, even though she was like having her little
No,
PTSD attack.
I'm glad she's dead.
Yeah,
I
super
honestly
sweet.
wish the son didn't die because I liked him a
I
lot.
know.
He was
Yeah.
my personal favorite character was the son, and I wish he didn't die there.
Mine was
Actually,
the daughter,
actually, my favorite
and
character
then the
might have
son.
been the worker. She was so funny.
Hmm.
The
Oh
child
yeah.
services worker came by. She's like, "Are you here? Here's this kid's crazy."
I liked it when
I
she
also no,
got
but I
run
also
over.
yeah, the son felt helpless. He did feel helpless, like with
Yeah.
her, and in the situation he kept being like used. He did feel helpless, and I liked
Yeah.
that.
Hmm.
All right, are we good to move to the next one? Any last thing to
I
say?
think so. I don't have anything to say besides I love this movie.
How to Train Your Dragon
What do you think?
remake. Okay, this one did get a nomination, but I did want to say because we didn't talk about this. 28 years later, did get 4 Emmy nominations or whatever
Really?
it is. So we might be getting some something there when
Mm,
the awards come around. So
that's fun.
I don't know who's nominated on this movie for an Oscar. I mean, that one got Oscar nominations. It got Best Trailer. Not bad.
I didn't watch the trailer.
But okay, How to Train Your Dragon movie. It felt close enough to the original where I didn't mind it. Well, yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I mean, I do think that some things were tweaked incorrectly. The twins should look like twins. I don't care what it
I know
says.
some of the casting a little strange,
I feel like
but
the twins should have looked exactly like each other because I love those characters and I think that those characters need to look the exact same.
the casting didn't really take away from it. Besides the fact that I think the girl twin just didn't act right.
Yeah.
I don't think that she emulated her literally at all.
Yeah, I definitely think that there could have been a little bit more going there between those
Yeah.
the twins. Those are like the only characters that I like really, really disliked. I mean, I think
Hmm.
the rest of them were good. I thought the dad was badass. I thought he was
Yeah,
that
I liked
scene where
him.
he just starts like beating the shit out of the dragon. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, like he jumps on top of it and just started beating with his bare
No, the
hands.
one where like the dragon's trying to attack him, he starts throwing right hooks. So I'm like,
Oh, yeah, that, yeah.
oh,
Uh-huh.
so you can just do that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then win.
So how are the
Okay.
dragons even an issue? I mean, I did like the movie. It felt close enough to the original. I don't
I didn't
know.
like how his mom wasn't in it. I wanted to see like the dragon caves, but I guess that
She's
would
not
make the
in
movie
into the
too
later
long.
movies, right? She's not in it to the
Yeah,
second one, right? So it makes sense why
yeah,
she's not
I
in
don't
this one.
think so. But yeah, but I really wanted to see her. I wanted to see her cast as like real life.
Yeah, but if they make a second one, I guess we will. This one is done very well. Getting 81. I mean, an 81 out of 100%, 8.1 on IMDb. It's doing really nice for itself. I mean,
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
mean, I don't know. What's this studio called again? Pixar? Is this Pixar? No, maybe.
Uh,
No, this is DreamWorks. DreamWorks. I think
DreamWorks.
this is the first DreamWorks film turned live action.
I think I have. Yeah.
Like, I mean, they did do the live action Shrek, but that's not a real movie. It's a play.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, this is the first I think Pixar movie. I mean, DreamWorks movie, live actioned, and I
It's
think that they
beautiful.
did amazing. So I'm hoping we get more live action with Pixar. That sounds like
Yeah.
they seem to be making it out better than Disney is. Disney live action is usually going down a shitter recently, and for good reason.
Yeah.
But How to Train Your Dragon, I don't know. Do you have anything else to say about it? I didn't really have much to say. It's kind of just like a reprint
It
of
was
the
just
original.
it was good. It was just nostalgic. I liked Hiccup's actor.
Yeah.
What's his name? Mason.
Oh, Mason.
What?
This one here, Mason Thames.
Yes, that him.
Yeah.
He played in
Yeah.
the Black Phone.
Yeah. I thought he was good. I liked him. Uh,
Except he only sounded like Hiccup in the very beginning of the movie, and then his accent faded.
shout out to the Black Phone cast.
Yes.
If you know, you know why. I think I mentioned it in another video. So if you guys were if you guys have listened to all the videos, which you probably haven't, which is probably a good thing. I don't think they're all great, but if you have, you know why we shouted them out. And then if I ever become popular, then the OG fans will know, the OG
The
ones.
OG guys will know. Okay.
Um,
Beautiful.
but How to Train Your Dragon, wow. I don't know what else to say about that.
Next.
Next one, Thunderbolts. This was the first movie we
Yay!
saw. The first one.
Yes.
This was awesome. What this
What's
movie was
what's
awesome.
what's your favorite character's name? Bob.
Uh, Bob. Yep, Bob or
Bob
Sentry.
Sentry. Love
Sentry is
him.
a superhero name. Bob is the good one. One we like.
Yeah.
The name we like. By let's see here. Who played Sentry? Let's see here.
Um.
Where the heck is Bob at? Is he just not listed on the cast?
What the fuck?
I don't see him, man. That's crazy. Yeah, he's not here. That's weird. So nobody played Bob.
It was just some guy.
No, yeah, like actually look at. There's no. I'm not seeing Bob's
Look it
actor.
up. Google.
I know. I'm just wondering why is he not here? He's like the main character. He's like in all the photos.
Yeah.
Wait, let's see here. Who plays Bob in Thunderbolts? Wow, this is like a commonly looked up thing. It's the first thing that popped up.
Lewis Pullman.
Lewis Pullman. Why does the person down here say Sebastian Stan, the Highland one? Lewis Pullman, which you may know him from. Let's see what else he's in, because I have no idea. You may know him from the films like Out Outer Ranger,
Outer Range.
Top Gun Maverick, Bad Times at the El
Chemistry.
Royale, and Lesson in Chemistry.
Never
And
heard of any of this.
oh, he's in the Salem's Lot remake. I actually watched that. Didn't like it at all. Not that I didn't like it. I just thought that it got a little bit stuffy.
Hmm.
He's not in very many movies I know other than Top Gun Maverick, but oh, and Catch 22, but the miniseries, not the movie. It's a good book. He's in The Strangers. What? I
What?
did not remember from The Strangers. That's a good trilogy. There's once again they can't keep it a trilogy and they had to make another one. But Thunderbolts, I thought it was really good. I thought Sentry was cool. I liked his whole thing was like Bob had no idea what the hell was going on.
And I like the part where he beat himself up.
Yes, that was fun. Definitely got a little cringy at that part
Yeah,
when they're all
it
like
was
surrounding
like
Bob.
yeah.
But let's not take
I feel like
away from
yeah.
the Red Guardian, the number one character in this movie. The dad was hilarious. I don't think anybody
I
was
love him.
as good as the Red Guardian in this film. I thought he was
Yeah.
absolutely hysterical, amazing. Bucky Barnes was even really it. I really just thought it was the dad and Bob carried this film.
Very much. I love Bucky Barnes, but like he's boring in this.
And he got his ass kicked so fast. I mean, they all got their ass
Yeah.
kicked by Sentry,
Yeah,
but we didn't really even get anything cool out of him. Even like the
no.
scenes where he was trying to be cool, it wasn't that cool.
And then like his arm got ripped off, I think, or something.
Yeah, by Sentry. This thing has
Mhm.
been has 11 nominations for awards this year.
Really?
I don't know how to feel about that. That's a lot of nominations. That has
I mean, like
more.
it wasn't outstanding. I liked it, but like
It wasn't as good as Years, and it does not. And for some reason, it has more nominations than Years.
yeah, that's interesting.
If anyone in here is winning an award, it's got to be the Red Guardian.
Or maybe Florence Pugh, because she's amazing and I love her.
But the Red
Mhm.
Guardian.
But the Red Guardian.
I'm just saying nobody popped off like he did in this film. I don't know. I don't have
You're
anything
you're correct.
else to say. I might just be the number one Red Guardian lover. Caitlin, you got
Number
any
one
last
Bob.
thoughts on this movie? Or any thoughts?
Mm, not really. It was good. I liked it.
It was the 7.5 is a good rating, but I think that puts it in front of Talk to Me, doesn't it?
What?
I'm not Talk to
Would
Me.
talk to me or bring her?
Bring Her Back. I mean, they did make Talk to Me too. It is at Bring Her Back level, and
I don't think so.
for 28 years, I think it's actually higher ranked than 28 years.
What?
Yeah, it is. It's rated higher than 28 years, which is crazy. Guys, stop picking on 28 years. I know you guys are pulling the rank down just because of the ending, and don't do that. Stop. Stop.
Literally.
Stop.
Stop. Stop.
We have probably the number one movie of this year. Next, Megan 2.
The best movie ever created.
I was
How
watching.
is it a 6.4?
I don't know. I was watching this
This needs to
movie,
be low.
and I had to pause and hold my vagina. Because that's a real line she used.
Yeah,
She said that.
she does say that. She does say that. I had to look at you during a lot of this movie just to try to contain myself.
It was so cringy and bad.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There
Okay,
wasn't any plot or any like good character building or like literally anything that would make a movie good.
if you follow the Insta and you know about like my nightly movie reviews or the Snapchat, whichever one, um, but you know about the nightly movie reviews, and I gave this film, and I normally rank things pretty high. I gave it like a 4.2.
Yeah, and that's too high in my opinion.
It might be too high. The only reason I gave that much is it was a good vibe watching it. I had friends there. It
Yeah,
was funny. It was funny, dumb. I don't think it was too conscious though about how dumb of a movie it is.
definitely wasn't. It like it feels like they were like trying to be funny, and they weren't like going with the fact that it was bad
Yeah,
funny.
you have to know your movie's bad funny. You can't try to make
Yeah,
it like funny action and cool.
because it's
It's
not.
not. Um,
It's not.
there's so many plot holes here too. Like, why would you just not unplug the chip? If it's so dangerous, why wouldn't you just like crush it? It's not like he's got superpowers.
And
It
why do
is.
they don't need it?
Yeah.
They don't need
On top of that, why was Megan like touching the mom? Like she like touched her lips and goes like, "Be quiet," and starts playing that song and they're singing to her.
Oh my god, that was my favorite scene.
Why? Like, what was the point of that?
Why? I don't know.
Also, when she's like, "Get down," and then Megan has to start dancing. Like, it's
Yeah,
a callback
that was
because
beautiful.
everyone cringed on when Megan started dancing in the original. Oh wait, I think we're actually about to see it in this trailer here. If you're watching the visual, not just looking into
Oh,
the YouTube, there it is. That's where she gets down.
yes,
That's fun.
that's very fun.
I'm glad they did it. I mean, you know, like the whole part where it's like, oh yes, Megan's like gladiator princess. It was like that in the
Yeah.
trailer. I didn't see
Mhm.
that part. I did use the bathroom once. Maybe it was then, but I hope they didn't put it in.
I
I
don't
wish we just
think
had creepy Megan. I wish we just had the creepy Meg. Oh God, Megan. Because when
Megan.
creepy Megan came out, like the weird robot one, that was fun.
Yeah,
I liked that.
I thought that was cool. I don't like how Well, I guess it was fine, but like I feel like she was like a villain in the first one, and then in this
She's
one,
a
it's
superhero.
like, oh guys, I'm sorry, it's fine. It
Don't do
was not
that.
my fault. It was your fault.
Don't do that. Chucky didn't do that, and Chucky worked out better than this. Don't do that. And also, Megan, you cannot beat anybody from Five Nights at Freddy's. Go learn your fucking place. You might think
Exactly.
you're cool and stuff. I saw your gymnastics and shit. I'm sorry, but I'll hit you with a R R R R R
Or
R R R, and you're done. Powers out. Try beating Freddy when the power's out. Try doing that. You think you can
mm-hmm.
run? You can't run faster than Foxy. You can't run faster than Foxy. You think you have a
God.
chance? You don't even know what's gonna happen to you when Glitch Trap hacks into you. Drop the act. You can't beat anybody in FNAF. Drop it.
Exactly.
And if you're gonna come after Chica, you might as well come after all of us. Those who know. I have nothing else to really say about this movie. I thought it was horrible. I hated it really. I watched it because
It's really bad.
me and Caitlin watched it because Emma wanted to watch it.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be there watching it if Emma wasn't there with us.
Yeah. Yeah. I was literally joking about watching it. Like every time we went to that movie theater,
We
I
were
was like, "Oh,
messing
Meg
around
too. Yeah, we're gonna see that."
about seeing it, and then Emma was like, "Oh, let's go watch it." And I was like, "Okay, we'll go watch it."
Yeah. Cause like, what else to do? I guess. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I mean, there was no other movies in that we hadn't seen other than the Phoenician Scheme. Phoenician
Phoenician,
Scheme,
I think.
which is still one I want to see soon. But we already
I
have
do.
the craziest movie lineup. We have tomorrow. We're watching New Jurassic Park,
Maybe.
maybe, or maybe we're watching it on Tuesday. We can.
Yes.
So
I have to.
New Jurassic Park. Um, then we have. We'll go over the movie lineup at the end, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Let's go to the next one, The Conjuring. This isn't a new film. It came out a long time ago. I've
But
seen it
I watched
before,
it recently.
but Caitlin just watched it. And why is it a 7.5, guys? The Conjuring is better than this. But
I liked it.
I've
Hmm.
actually already shared on the channel before when we did the favorite horror movie franchises.
I'm trying to remember what I liked about it.
I shared on this movie, so I'm gonna let Caitlin take over mostly for this one, especially because I'm gonna take over for friendship.
Hmm. I thought it wasn't too scary, and I thought that there were going to be more jump scares, but there wasn't, and I liked that. I like it when it can be like creepy without all the jump scares. I think that's cheating. Um, I really like this scene, the one that's showing right now with the swirly. That's like my second favorite scene. And didn't you say that was your favorite scene, Dylan?
No, my favorite scene is when she is like the mom is possessed and just going fucking crazy like a son of a bitch.
Oh, well, yeah,
She's like
that.
flying around the chair and she starts like crawling through like the rafters, and then to stop her from killing the daughter, she has to like put her hand on her head. I actually have a shirt with
Hmm.
it. I have a shirt with that scene on it. I
Oh,
love that
really?
scene. It has the Conjuring house in the back on the back of the shirt, and it came out. It has like the date of the Conjuring. It's got the name on top, and then it's got on the front it's got a photo of the mom being untransformed. Love that scene. That's probably my favorite scene. I think it looks visually stunning as well.
Yeah.
Like with
Hmm.
just the light dimming in on her head, making it look like her whole body's kind of not there. I love that.
Yeah, it was beautiful.
What was your
But
favorite scene?
my favorite scene, it wasn't like super cool or anything, but when like the sheet flies off and like goes into the shape of a person
Mm,
and then goes to the window and there's someone in the window,
that was a good one.
that was a good scene. I like that.
I feel like, I mean, uh, I know that I'm doing another at the end of this year. I'm going to be doing the second um horror movie franchise list, where I'm going to explain to you my favorite movies and horror movie franchises after I've watched them all.
Ooh, okay. Okay.
But before that, I just want to say like The Conjuring as a series has grown and had so many good films in it, and I feel like some of them, Annabelle needs to be more hyped. I'm sorry, people
Really?
don't like the Annabelle creation movie, and it's amazing. I think it's a great
I've
movie.
never seen it.
It's good.
Mm.
It's on that list I told you to watch, so you'll probably be
Yeah,
seeing
I
it
know. I need
soon.
to get on that.
But that's our. Is that the whole review for The Conjuring? Or you got some more you want to drop on us?
Mm, no, no more.
Alrighty. Now we got Friendship. It's a funny movie. Makes you feel a little weird. You're like, yo, why are we doing this? Why are This friendship, what the hell are you doing, dude? I'm watching this movie. I'm feeling horrible watching it. I'm feeling like crawls in my skin. I'm like, oh, I hate this. I hate this so much.
What, like a cringe?
Yes,
Really?
he just does so much shit that I'm like, why? And then his wife has got this like really weird relationship with her son in the movie, and it's like another weird thing that happens. Um,
Hmm.
there's I watched the movie a little bit ago, but I'm reviewing it now because I never really talked about it, and it's a fun one. I think people should go watch it. It's awesome, but no, like he's like he's doing whatever he can to be Paul Rudd's friend, and
Hmm.
it's to an extent where it's like wow, and you can feel how lonely he is too when he's like trying to get his wife to do the things he does with Paul Rudd, and you're like okay, uh and the wife kind of seems like she kind of hates him or has something else going on. She talks about the wife talks all the time about how she's gonna go see her like ex. She has an ex. I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if this is the movie, but there's a movie. I think Tim Robertson's in it, and like his wife has got like this really weird relationship with his kid, with his
Uh,
kid, and it feels off. And I don't know if it's this one or if it's the other, if it's another one, but like I don't like it. I didn't like that. I might be getting like my signals crossed here, but I think it is this one. Also, the whole issue when like where Tim's character gets outed from the friend group just feels so wow, just wow. I'm like, why would he even do that? And you know, you gotta love it too. Like, I understand it. Like it might like the film, why they made it, but it's so funny. It's so much fun. It's absurd. It's outlandish. It's awesome. It's just awesome.
yeah.
I think you gotta go watch this film. You'll never cringe and feel as bad as when you watch this film. This film will make
This
you feel
makes me really want to watch it.
yeah, it'll make you feel insane. It'll make you feel like you just shouldn't be watching it. It's like when you see something happen in a movie and you're like, why the fuck are you doing that? Why? Like you know when you watch the romance movie and it makes no damn sense,
Yeah. Yeah.
and you just feel cringed for the characters. That's this movie in a nutshell.
But
So
friendship.
the friendship, go watch it.
Hmm.
It's it's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome.
Yes.
After that, let's rank our movies for so far that we've seen this last month.
Oh shit. Okay.
I'm
So
gonna
like
flip it
all
up here first.
these.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'll go my ranking first, and then we'll do yours. I think it went 28 years. Bring Her Back,
Okay.
Friendship, Thunderbolts, Megan 2. 28 years, I might be overhyping it. I've been into days and weeks since I was, as he says in the movie, a wee lad. So as
A wee lad.
a little kid, I was very in to the years. You know, I'm a big zombie guy. I've seen all the
Yeah.
zombie movies. I love that uh, White Zombie with Bela Lugosi. I love I love Night of the Living Dead. I love all my zombie films. I think one of the best zombie films has got to be Day of the Dead. I think it's very, very fun. There's a lot going in for that movie. But basically, I'm a big zombie guy. I actually did a thing on my if you follow my Instagram, you know about my whole entire I do a movie review like every day, and I did a whole zombie thing, and as I said before, I said it the Dead like the whole Dead series um is amazing, and Day of the Dead is one of my favorite movies of all time. The what is the other one? I can't remember, but the one where it's in the mall, I think is like one of the greatest. I think it might be the greatest zombie movie in my opinion because I feel like the survival and everything of them in the mall and how they're like fortifying the mall and making it so like there's no zombies. And then the ending of the chaos of the bikers destroying the mall and setting all the zombies in is such a good example of the zombie apocalypse. I love zombies, and I was very hyped for this movie. So I might be overranking it. Bring Her Back was just awesome. Great visuals,
Hmm.
lots of blood, lots of gore. Loved how it looked. Friendship, as before, something about it. Loved it. Just loved it. Thought I had so much going there. Thunderbolts was a fun movie. I liked it. I think it's a good startup for Marvel to do some stuff like this. And I'm hoping we don't just keep on getting like Marvel movies that just suck ass. And Megan 2 just really, compared to these four that we've seen so far this month, has flopped so heavily. Now we're not talking about the other movies we've seen because we did watch like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original and the remake.
Mhm.
We have seen other movies, but for the most part, like for the new movies that came out, Megan 2 was just not it. Yeah, I wasn't a big
Not
fan.
at all.
I think we have
Okay.
more movies coming up in the next few weeks than we have done the whole month, so I'm pretty happy for that. Okay, let me hear
Okay.
your list.
My ranking.
Yep.
Bring Her Back is first,
Number 1, Bring Her Back.
and then it's 28 years later. I don't think you're overhyping it. I think it's very good. Can I put The Conjuring in my list? Because that's
Yeah,
third.
I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch this out for The Conjuring.
Bring Her Back. 28 years later. The Conjuring. How to Train Your Dragon.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. I would put
Yeah,
How to Train Your
realize that.
I would put How to Train Your Dragon in front of Friendship.
That's what I was just about to do. How to Train Your Dragon. Well, except I didn't watch Friendship. How to Train Your Dragon, and then Thunderbolts, and then Megan.
That's
Which is sad that Thunderbolts is like that far,
But
but
these are all
it's
good movies. These are
yeah,
all good movies that you guys.
except for Megan.
If you if you guys are watching this video, you gotta go watch all these movies right now. If you
All of them.
if you hate yourself, then there's Megan. No, I mean if you have a young sister who liked the first one, go watch it. She'll like not want to watch the first one ever again. And that's all you need.
That's all I need.
I had to watch the first one like 4 times, and I was just sick and tired of that.
I didn't even finish it.
Emma was
So
so into it.
really?
Yeah. All right,
Hmm.
so give me your breakdown. Why are we got Bring Her Back so high, and why is 20 years later
Because
below it?
it's so beautiful, and this is like my favorite type of movie. I feel like it has a good amount of gore, a good amount of scariness, a good amount of plot, a good amount of like likable and hateable characters. It's all things that I love, and it's all perfect.
And it makes you feel crazy. You're like, what the
And
fuck?
it's not too long. This is like the perfect length for a movie, in my opinion.
Yeah,
I love
the
it.
hour 45 minutes basically, and if you cut out the whole like ending part, it's really an hour. Like the whole like unneeded title screen, it's like an hour
Yeah,
40.
yeah, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, it was
That's
great.
why.
The sound
Yeah,
design too, the film was pretty good.
yeah, yeah. I
I
was.
mean, we did see it in a nice theater, but I feel like if you see it at home and you got like some good speakers or something, you might freak on this one.
My freak. Okay. And then 28 years later, obviously, it's fucking good. I don't know. The cinematography, I liked the characters. It was just good. I don't know how to explain this one.
Yeah, the ending
It was just good.
could be better. I do agree it could be better, but I think it was a lot of fun. I think we need to hype it up a little more.
I think it was good because it was unexpected. Who no one expected that.
It is the zombie apocalypse. You have to expect the unexpected. Everything could just go wrong in like 4 seconds.
Exactly. But it went right with the
Then
Power Rangers.
we have the Conjuring. So why is the Conjuring above How to Train Your Dragon?
Because I like more like serious movies, serious scary than like not a kids movies. But I still love How to Train Your Dragon, and it was like my favorite movie as a kid. But this one, I just really liked The Conjuring.
Yeah, I love the
I
vibe
liked
is awesome.
the vibe, yes, the whole vibe, and I liked
It's a very vibe filled movie.
yes, very vibe filled movie. I liked the lore with like the woman who hung herself and like all the property like was fucking cursed or whatever. She was like, oh, she wasn't she like a witch?
Yeah. She was a witch and she had a service the curse where they hang themselves and their daughters.
Yeah,
So it was definitely
but yeah,
the
this was and it scared me a little bit.
the
This
cabinet
scene,
scene.
the one that shows right
Yeah,
now with her tugging her feet, that scared the shit out of me
the
because I have
cabinet
dreams of
scene
that.
was pretty good. The cabinet
Yeah,
scene where it's like oh shit, what's about to happen? And then the girl jumps off the cabinet. I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
she's up
that
there.
that actually scared me when I watched it.
Yeah, I was like, that's a good one. I love that about James Wan. He finds a way to make all his movies have jump scares, but they feel fresh. They don't feel
Hmm.
overused like a lot of movies do.
Yeah,
Um, but they feel like they're just there and they're good timed. They add to the suspense without making it so that the suspense is built off of the fact that there might be a jump scare next.
exactly. Yes.
There was definitely a lot of suspense in years. They really did make me feel like there was a lot. There was a good few jump scares too, though.
Hmm.
Now we got How to Train Your Dragon. What puts How to Train Your Dragon above Thunderbolts?
Um, Mainly for nostalgic reasons.
I actually think it's just straight up a better movie too.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, like I don't know how to explain. Why do you think it's a better movie?
I don't think the cast is as lovable, but I feel like it's more warm. It's got such a
Hmm.
good vibe to it. You love to see it happen. You love to see him accept the dragons.
Hmm.
I think the cast Hiccup was cool. The Forger guy, I forgot his name, was cool. The dad was cool, but I thought the rest of the cast was like all right. I think definitely
Yeah.
Thunderbolts had a better cast, but I
Hmm.
just liked how it's. I get the nostalgia, but it just feels warm and good to watch.
Exactly my reasoning. You put it very perfectly.
And there's
Okay.
no need to explain why Thunderbolts is better than Megan 2. We've explained our disgust for Megan
Literally
2.
no reason. Bob over Megan.
Yeah. And why do we hate Megan 2?
Because it's shit, and there's literally no redeemable qualities about it. Besides the fact that I think her little like broken doll look was cool.
Yeah, the Broken Doll look was. I did think that was, if they kept that going, that would have been fun. I think the whole Broken Doll look was
Yeah.
fun.
And like her little crawling thing where she like beat up the mom for a second.
Yeah.
Thought that was fun.
To break
Literally nothing else about it was
yeah,
cool.
to break the chip or something. But
Yeah.
that's our ranking for the movies we've seen so far. And to quickly show you what movies we have coming up, I'm gonna pull up AMC and show you the kind of the films we got rolling along or something. I don't know how to put that. Um, so see movies. Okay, so for films we have we won't be here. Wait, let me go actually here too and go to the Regal because the Regal's got some of the Regal's got everything that we're so tomorrow is July 1st, and on July 1st at 12 o'clock, Jurassic Rebirth. I will be watching Jurassic Rebirth.
Yes, and I might be there.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
we're open. So on Wednesday, we I don't even know. Oh wait, that's Tuesday is when Jurassic Park Rebirth comes out. It's not tomorrow.
Wait, what?
The 12
Tuesday.
o'clock movie is on July 1st. That's Tuesday.
Yes. Yes, Tuesday.
So
It's not tomorrow.
Tuesday at 12 is when it comes out.
Hmm.
So tomorrow is actually open. So we could technically watch any movie tomorrow.
I want to watch either The Phoenician Scheme or Sinners.
Well, we should see what's at AMC because they will have it for fair pricing. So
Yes.
Elio, How to Train Your Dragon. By fair pricing, I mean we get for free. So then
Yeah.
Minions: Rise of Gru is back in
Um,
theaters. Mission Impossible, Materialist.
I also want to watch that.
Okay, we can watch the Materialist because the Phoenician Scheme's not in right now.
Damn.
I hope the Materialist. Oh, it's got 81. Oh hell yeah, that sounds good.
Pedro
So we'll probably watch
Pascal.
the Materialist tomorrow. Then on Tuesday, I will be seeing at 12 Jurassic World Rebirth.
Ah!
Wednesday's gonna come along. For Wednesday, I don't really have any movies that I'm too like keen on going and watching for Wednesday. I think the rest of the movies I have are on here. Wednesday we don't have too much here. I might go see Elio with my sister. Don't know. But
Thursday.
uh it's not Thursday either. It's Friday, I think it is. When we get oh shoot, when is it? When are we getting I know what you did last summer.
Oh yeah.
Not the 5th.
Is
Is it the 6th? Oh,
or is it the
okay.
8th? I feel like it's the
Yeah, I
8th.
feel like it's the 8th. So maybe it's Tuesday we'll be getting it? Oh my
What
gosh.
the fuck?
Okay, I was totally off on this one. Okay, well I have no idea, but soon we'll be watching the new I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna watch the new
Superman.
Superman on the 11th, and Skill House. Oh, Skill House is the one that other one.
I want to see
I
that.
think the Skill House comes out 10th, maybe even. I think it's gonna be out on the 10th. Yeah. So Thursday, Kaylin's at work. So after work we can watch Skill House because it's not very long.
Yeah.
What is this? Yeah, Thursday. Yeah, Thursday we'll watch Skill House. It's not very long. Then Friday, because it's a Friday, we might need to go see Superman.
Might need to.
And so then we've got okay. It has to be like way. It has to be like the 18th, right? When I know what you did. Okay,
Oh,
so 18th. I Know What You Did Last Summer and the new Smurfs 2 movie come out. Actually, the Smurfs 2 movie comes out way before the 18th, right? Okay, 17th maybe is when I Know What You Did Last Summer comes out. So we're gonna be seeing I Know What You Did Last Summer and the Smurfs 2 in the new Smurfs movie as well. So
we're
that's
watching Smurfs.
hell yeah.
Did I agree to that?
Did you not?
Okay, fine. I'll watch Smurfs.
So that's within the next like month we got those, and then you got also before August too. We have the new Fantastic Four film. So we have a
Oh,
lot of there's a lot of movies coming out this month that are seeming pretty hype. I mean, obviously we already know what the worst movie of the month's gonna be, which is sad, but that's
yeah.
okay.
It's
We
fine. It's fine.
we know for a fact that there's that new video, the new movie with all of the what are they called? The streamers
Winters.
in it. Yeah,
Yeah.
TikTokers is definitely gonna be the worst.
And I'm excited to see it.
I'm excited, but
Yes.
that's it. That's the end of the video. I hope you guys liked it. If you were wondering, I I'm coming out soon with a
You're coming out?
movie list on all of the Puppet Master films when I'm finished with them, and I will be doing Puppet Master and Demon Toys. So I'll be doing a Puppet Master list and a Demon Toys list, and I'm gonna do one together for those. I did record a video. I have to edit some of it out because of Luke spouting some nonsense. And I have me and Wesley played Resident Evil 5 for the first time on the hardest difficulty, and I have a video on that coming out soon. And I will be making a video on Wishmaster with Donovan the moment he actually watches the film. I've already seen all of them, and he still hasn't seen the first one. And we've been trying to do this movie review for a long time, and he keeps like seeing me like he forgets. But if you guys like this one and you want to see another for next month, actually we'll probably do another for next month even if you don't want to see it. But
Yeah.
if you want to see that, or if you want to see, we like Creepcast here, and if you want to see us review a creepypasta, tell me. I would love to review a creepypasta or something. So yeah, if you guys have any things you want me to watch too, if you have any movies you want me to watch, I'm a big science fiction guy. I know if you want me to go into the science fiction timeline and like show you all the best alien films and tell you my thoughts on all these retro sci-fi films, or you guys want to know about zombies, I've got you with those. I know everything there's to know about zombies and sci-fi or vampires. That's kind of where I'm at. Sci-fi, zombies, vampires, aliens. Those are kind of my things. So if you guys want to know about any of those, tell me. I'm very willing to do a video on any of those. Just
Mhm.
comment stuff. I want to know. I want to know what you guys want to watch. I mean, I have like one video on here with like 50 views. I hope I get more soon, but 50 views, and I want I want people to be telling me what they're looking for. I want those 50
Mhm.
people to be saying, "Hey, I need this for the next one." And hey, maybe this podcast will become big enough and I'll get one on Spotify, and then people can just sit in their car and listen to it without ads because YouTube sucks and gives you ads. Unless we get monetized for this video because we did show a lot of gore and nudity when I was playing trailers. So if we get monetized, we get monetized. It is what it is.
Mhm.
But thank you guys. Bye.
Bye.